Hey guys, if you've got a kid going into second grade and you want to keep them occupied, this is a science themed workbook that they can go through. So let's talk a little bit about some of the lessons. So this one is on the property of materials. So you see you've got a chair, a spoon, a shirt, and looks like some paper. Maybe cloth is, yeah, cloth. So it says that these are different materials. Which two materials come from trees? Oh yeah, wood and paper. And which of these is made from cloth? That would be the shirt. And also, let's see, it says a sweater, a nail, a pencil. So obviously just a sweater. Write one property of each material: wood, paper, cloth, metal. And then which ones can be folded, which ones cannot be folded. And then this is week 3, day 3. So it's broken up into like sections that are like themed lessons. Engineers are building a new slide for a playground. The old slide is broken. The engineers need to pick a material for the slide. Which property should the material have? What questions should the engineers ask to best help them pick a material for the slide? So it goes on to give them some different questions. And then this is sort of like a reading comprehension. It says read the text and answer the questions, and it's talking about the new slide project and how metal does not break as easy as plastic. So obviously they want to make the slide out of something that is metal. And then circle the objects made of wood, draw a box around the objects made of paper, draw an X over the objects made of cloth, and draw a check mark over the objects made of metal. So kind of like a little comprehension recognition exercise. And then texture is the next lesson. So this is going into week 4. This talks about a seashell, a teddy bear, looks like a feather, and a potato, I think. You can see here, all of the images to me are pretty easy to understand. But the book talks about scientific like concepts in a way that I don't think is going to be too advanced for a second grader, but it's something that's worth sitting down with them and working with them on, especially if you've got a kid who's stronger in one subject than another. A book like this can really bridge that gap in their learning and their understanding. So shout out to the brand for sending it over to me to show y'all.